Hey guys, we're going to go ahead a Range Rover Project Day 2, I guess you could call it. We got all of our amplifiers situated yesterday, our DSP installed, the whole nine. We got the power wire run back this morning, so all that stuff's functional today. What we're going to do is we're going to start on our subwoofer section today just so we can get that complete and put the back together. But essentially this space right here is what we're going to utilize. This installation of these, we've built these in the past and these things jam. We do an Audiomobile 10 and a passive radiator just to try to get the output of a big ported box in a very small enclosure here. It sits behind the factory panel, so when it's all trimmed out, it just looks 100% factory. So, and that's the goal for this installation. So we're gonna take some measurements here. We're gonna get some rough ideas, and once we get that going, we're gonna move over to the wood shop and we're gonna get this enclosure built. So stick with us and let's jam through day 2. All right guys, just wanted to check in. We got the enclosures all built, got our shape on it and stuff. Fits like a glove. We're gonna go ahead and get it wrapped. I just know that was a little bit of a time lapse, so we wanted to catch up. Yeah, let's get this thing wrapped. We'll get it installed and we'll catch back up with you here shortly. guys, I know we started a short time lapse right there, but as I'm loading these up, I kind of wanted to go over this real quick. So what we're doing with this enclosure, the enclosure's not that big. I think we're roughly 0.8, you know, which is not a bad enclosure, but for a small enclosure to get a lot of output, it's tough, right? So a solution that we've used for quite a while is these Audiomobile drivers. What we're actually doing in here, if you guys notice, is it's a 10-inch woofer, which is actually powered, which is this guy here, but then we're actually using a passive radiator. So a lot of people are unfamiliar with what a passive radiator is, and what it is, it just uses the back wave of the woofer to add some output to the enclosure. So what this does, it keeps your power handling down, it gives you much more output, and this actually tunes the enclosure. So with a small enclosure of like 0.8, we're actually able to get the output of a large vented enclosure. So in this application where we're subjected this space and the client wants big output, this is a very good solution-based product. So these are available on our website. We've used these for years, so they're actually really, really good products. And there's a couple other manufacturers that offer them. I know Kicker's doing them now and a few other people, but if you guys have questions about the application regarding passive radiators, again, we've used them for years, so we can talk about how they tune the enclosure. You can add mass to the cone in some applications to get the tuning a little different to where you don't have to play with enclosures. But yeah, we're super versed in these, so if you guys have questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments, and yeah, we'll get them answered for you guys. We appreciate the feedback. So let me get back to this, but again, just wanted to touch base there. So. Cool, so we got our enclosure in. Thing fits super good. We put a bracket on it. We just did a riv nut into the panel there and then got it mounted, but it's super snug. So like I said, we ended up with about 0.8 in this enclosure, and the way this thing fits, man, this thing should jam. So we're gonna get you guys set up real quick. We're gonna put the whole ass end of this thing together. Got the speaker wire connected for the subwoofer and stuff. So let's go into super fast YouTube mode and do some work. I don't know, I got the back put together and I figured I would show you guys this because the stuff we see is car audio techs, right? So this is a Range Rover, but then it's Mercedes-Benz. When we're all done with it, it'll be Sounds Good Stereo Edition for Sage.